There's a sellout crowd at Texas Stadium tonight for the Los Angeles Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. The sellout crowd, that's not unusual, but the emotion that is riding higher in Dallas is unusual in this cool, calm establishment city, because one would think with the Raiders in town that Darth Vader is here to kidnap little orphan Annie. The Cowboy fans, they don't get up too much, neither the Cowboy players, but we've got a lot of emotion going in this one. The undefeated Cowboys already midway through the season, looking for perhaps an undefeated season. They're 7-0. The last time they went 7-0 was in '77, and they won the Super Bowl that year. The Raiders, a good, strong, tough football team. They won 4 in a row. They've dropped 2 of the last 3, but they are all hands present tonight, and we're looking for quite a football game. And for the Raiders, as I turn to my colleagues, O.J. Simpson and Don Meredith, Howard Cosell not with us tonight, getting a much-needed vacation after the telecast of the World Series and working on Battle of Network Stars and, of course, his sports beat. So, O.J., for the Raiders tonight, a change at quarterback, and a dramatic one.
Well, it's been the big news for the Raiders this week has been Mark Wilson. Early in the week, the fact that he would replace Plunkett, and later in the week, his new contract. Friday, he signed a 5-year contract for a reputed $4 million. Now, there's a lot of different stories as to the events that led up to that signing. We'll talk about that a little later. The Raiders entered the stadium tonight with the #1 defense in the NFL, but that hasn't been enough. They've been victimized by a host of problems on offense. They hope Mark Wilson will solve that tonight, but they're going up against a tough one tonight, Dandy, and the Dallas Cowboys undefeated.
Sure, think what they paid that guy who's been starting all along. That's really amazing. The Cowboys played probably their best game last week against Philadelphia. They've won 7, as everybody knows, and haven't lost yet. But the game against Philadelphia showed a little bit of the spark that Coach Landry's been looking for the Cowboys. Danny White, as a starting quarterback here in Texas Stadium, started 27 ball games, and has won 25 of them. Pretty good record. Yet, folks still want a little bit more. Going to have a good ball game. I think the Cowboys are ready for it. So, Frank, let's get this thing kicked off.
Ball is loose, and the Cowboys are covering.
A ball right there.
Mark Wilson just spinning away from the center, and there is trouble brewing at the bottom of that pile. There is some flailing going on.
There's going to be a lot of that. You know, it didn't even wait. This is his first series.
Well, Henry Lawrence made one of the cardinal mistakes. He started the fight while he was on the ground.
You know,
flags are down. You saw the recovery made by Ed Jones.
We have offsetting personal fouls, unnecessary roughness, number 70 black, 44 white, penalties refused, an offset, first down.
So the penalty, Henry Lawrence for the Cowboys, and they said Robert Newhouse. That, of course, not the case for Dallas.
White and blue uniforms, red, white, and blue. As you can see, he never got the ball. This is something you do expect with a new quarterback in there in game situations.
Mark Wilson spinning away, just left the ball with the quarterback, and this is the man we spoke of. Springs out of the backfield, down the sidelines, inside the 20 to the 17. Dallas first down, and there's another flare-up. Philadelphia 37-7. He also had 2 touchdowns. First down and 10, the ball inside the 18-yard line. Springs, single setback. He'll try the right side. Springs, strong at 218 pounds. Bulls close to the 15-yard line for a couple. Now drop into their 4-man front with a good pass rush. This is Springs. He'll throw it. And he throws it back to Danny White.
I love it. Hot doggies. That was Tim Newsom, wasn't it?
That was a double flea flicker.
Oh, man. White. Dallas up because they scored first.
Newsom does a good job of making it look like a run.
It is Ron Springs, as a matter of fact.
Springs, and he turns around left-handed.
Yeah.
That may have thrown him off also.
Caught him off balance. Oh, his White got to be happy. Quarterbacks don't get to do that.
And had he been under the center, he could not have executed that play. 12:40 remaining in the first quarter. Cowboys on top, 7-0.
Juice, you got to get on it here. Would have in fact signed Friday with the New Jersey Generals and Mr. Trump if Mr. Davis hadn't come up with his offer.
On 2nd and long, Branch is open, and Branch really wide open, working in front of Dennis Thurman. He'll have the first down out over the 40-yard line. That time, the Cowboys in single coverage with Thurman on Cliff Branch. And
it plays from the line of scrimmage. That's what you do. Of course it is. I'll make them up.
3rd and 7. The blitz is on. Wilson goes down. He is sacked by Anthony Dickerson inside the 40-yard line to bring up 4th down.
Well, they brought everybody. They brought 7 men. They double-teamed Todd Christensen.
Deep is a single setback.
Alzado.
Now goes Dorsett, Lyle Alzado once again. A lot of time for Danny White. Out of the backfield, and this is Donnelly. We did not anticipate seeing Donnie. He pulled a groin muscle in practice this week. He's short of the first down, however.
Talking about that team. Shows a little here.
Warren, he just did get it off.
Lester Hayes.
Lester Hayes came close. Here comes Pruitt.
And it's set up.
It's set up
It's set
beautifully.
up. Cut back. There you go.
Greg Pruitt, he's been doing it all year long, and he breaks a big one.
Yeah, he's been doing it for the last 10 years.
Down to the 26-yard line.
So Hayes come in there, almost blocked it.
Had to affect the kick. It was not a particularly long kick, and it pulled it right over where that was set up. They had nobody there.
He's the guy that knows what to do with the ball when he gets it. Start upfield. I would have cut back right there a fraction sooner. But I never
Intelligent
could
runner.
run back.
A year later, won the Super Bowl. 3rd down and 7.
Here comes everybody.
Wilson, full blitz is on. Wilson rolls out of it. And Wilson knocked out of bounds by Bill Bates, short of the first down. And we'll see the field goal unit. That means Chris Barnes.
That guy, everybody says he's slow. Their legs didn't quite make it. But Bates says, wait a minute.
Good play. Bill Bates, the rookie free agent out of Tennessee at 42 yards. Wilson is the holder. Chris Barr sends it merrily on its way and splitting the uprights. And the Raiders are on the scoreboard. They trail Dallas 7-3 with 6:59 remaining in the first quarter. Yard line. Warren, and once again it doesn't turn over. Pruitt steps up to the 42, and then, like all good runners who run intelligently, Pruitt saw there was nothing outside, no picket line. He got the most he could out of it, and Pruitt puts the Raiders in Cowboy territory at the 46-yard line. Marcus Allen.
Look out, Marcus.
Marcus taken first
Oh, too tall.
by Michael Downs, and Ed Jones was right there to make sure.
Yeah.
A lot of deep
I like
breathing
that
down
too.
there. 3rd down and 10. Wilson has the time, finds the receivers. Barnwell, he has the first down inside the 30-yard line, close to the 27. Dallas leading 7-3. First down and 10, and Marcus Allen, right side.
Whoa!
Moves right back inside Bob Brunig, the middle linebacker, and gets good yardage. Short of the first down by about a yard, but what a move he put on Bob Brunig.
He's trying to get around outside. Actually, there's not much there. What Marcus gets on this run, he gets on his own. Great move there.
The cut
back
back
on
against the
Brunig.
grain. Get the big man with the
Big-
weight down, a little more than a yard to go. Allen stays on his feet, struggles, looks for the first down, up close to it. Down remains the same, of course, first down 15. Wilson, Marcus Allen.
Good score.
Van Allen to the 5-yard line, literally hurdling over Dexter Clinkscale.
Yeah, but the move that made it work, he did a little hesitation on Bob Brunig.
Hawkins. Single setback for the Raiders. Wilson changing off. There's a pick over in the corner, and Branch will be out of the end zone. A flag is down. There's a late hit, I believe, on Mark Wilson. Mike Hagman on the blitz. First down, goal to go. Wilson looking for a receiver.
Got one.
And he finds one in the form of the 3rd tight end, Derek Jensen, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
Good composure by Wilson that time. He was trying to go left, no place to go.
He was trying to go to Don Hasselback, but Jeff Rower almost tackled him.
2 tight end offense, Cosby and Billy Joe Dupree. Dorsett is met. Beautiful effort by Matt Millen. We spoke of him a moment ago. He's tough against the run. There will be no first down as White is taken out over the 22-yard line as the final seconds expire in the first quarter.
Oh, that good
Good,
coverage back there.
hard-hitting football game by 2 of the NFL's finest, the Raiders and the Cowboys. And the Cowboys now trail the Raiders 10-7. They had him in John Warren this year, and John Warren not kicking well and has a sore knee, so Danny White his first punt of the year. Not a good one, end over end, and Greg Pruitt bobbles it midfield, and the ball is loose. The man who was down there was Ron Fellows for the Cowboys. The Cowboys get another Raider turnover. Greg Pruitt, I think, just took his eye off for just a moment. He is a sure-handed punt catcher.
He just misplayed it. Let's take a look at it from the reverse angle.
You see it
Coming
good
over.
here. Ron Fellows is flattered on the sidelines. He'll get up now, and all of a sudden, look what I found.
That's old Rod Hill is who it was instead of, I thought it was Fellas too. Hills is down there, on the ball too.
Inside the 40 of the Raiders, the Cowboys on a turnover have the ball back once again. Danny White steps back in the pocket. Wide open is Drew Pearson. Inside the 15.
Was he ever throw a flag? Yeah, you got to throw a flag. Lester.
Lester Hayes a little late on Drew Pearson.
Looked like offsides.
Danny White gets out of it somehow and gets back close to the line of scrimmage, and a flag is indeed down.
Looked like the Raiders jumped a little quick to meet when they started back in motion. Cowboys do so many things. You were asking me a while ago, Jay, do they like to run left? What Dallas has done historically is not necessarily run left or run right. They look at their films. It is an offsides against Oakland. Oh,
inside.
Met the challenge.
And Ron Springs takes it in from 2.5 out. And Dallas now comes back out on top. And again, the Dallas touchdown provided by a turnover.
From the high end zone is what we call a 40 trap.
Herb Scott was that lead blocker in there and left it up to Ron, didn't he?
You saw the trap block. Herb Scott, he's been doing it for years. It's taken him to the Pro Bowl for so many times. Raiders, of course, trying to penetrate, and it's an easy block to execute down near the goal line, providing the people are where they're supposed to be. And they were. Septien for the conversion. And Dallas leads 14-10. And I think Tom wanted to make sure they didn't get one easy by throwing the ball. He wanted to run this ball in, and he got great blocking. Let's watch Dupree.
Billy Joe Dupree coming across the middle, and he made face-to-face with big Matt Millen. All you got to do, that's a heck of a block, Billy Joe.
We got a cameraman right inside the line of scrimmage. Good shot. You saw it all. We'll be back in a moment. Well, I know who
I
that
think
man
it's the
is.
Bayonne bleeder, isn't it?
Oh, poor
Is that Chuck
baby.
Webner?
That's oh.
1967. Number one in your heart. Courtesy of Sam Blair. He broke his nose.
Thank you.
14 times. Would you believe they won that game?
Certainly we won that game. You can tell. You should see the other guy. That's very nice. Thank you very much. That came out of a book that Bob Lilly has done called Reflections with Bob.
First down and 10. Wilson is back. Once Cliff Branch, he's covered. He dumps it off out on the flat. It goes to Allen. And Allen works and bobbles the ball. There's a scramble.
Can't believe that.
And the Raiders are picking up where they left off last week against Seattle, and Dallas has it back.
Evidently, it wasn't Jim Plunkett's fault.
Evidently, he threw a few interceptions, but they've been coughing the ball up for the last 3 weeks an incredible amount of time.
A troubled team, the Raiders, after they won 4 straight. Second down and 10. White fires it out complete to Drew Pearson. Not much doing, however, as Lester Hayes, one of the best that ever played the corner, is right on top of Pearson. Give 50 yards. He's looking over a third down and 6 from the shotgun. 4 wide receivers.
There, he got him.
White, Tony Hill. He'll have the first down.
And he threw everything you can throw at a guy at that.
Tony Hill's speed, Frank alluded to it earlier. They've got to respect Tony Hill.
He'll have to get it off quickly. He does. Ron Springs to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, goal to go, and we'll pause 5 seconds. Did her family ever get back, or
Part of them. Those corners are right up there on them, aren't they?
Danny White, he had to do it quickly because he was under tremendous pressure. The man that was pressuring was Howie Long, who leads the Raiders in sacks. He is a terrific pass rusher, a third-year man from Villanova, and he got right in Danny White's face.
Got to give him a little lift. Holding him to 3.
But Dallas capitalizes once again on a turnover. They've done it 3 times tonight. They lead the Raiders 17-10. Stepped in to kick off. Pruitt, Clee Montgomery are deep. This will be Clee Montgomery. Septien directs it away from Pruitt.
They got an opening.
Clee Montgomery, and Septien makes the stop. Septien makes the tackle out over the 40-yard line, and Cree Montgomery saw that little gap, kicked in the afterburner, and the Raiders have good field position. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Hawkins. Frank Hawkins sprints out over midfield. He's close to a first down at the Cowboys' 44-yard line, taken by Bob Brunig and Washington and San Diego. Second down and inches for the Raiders. A waste down.
Boy, it's going to be wasted.
That's a fair catch. That one thrown up to Cliff Branch, not a well-advised pass at all. He was double covered. Back there was Clinkscale.
Doesn't bother them. They don't need consistency, but they are consistent about getting in the end zone, and Harvey Martin looked like he lined up offside, and I don't think it's going to make a difference.
He's run down quickly by Michael Downs. The flag is down.
But I think Harvey Martin just lined up offside.
Of his career. First and 20. Hawkins again. Another big opening. This time he'll get it in.
Yes, yes.
Frank Hawkins, left side, and now we understand why Harvey Martin perhaps is lining up as tight as he is, Deuce. Bruce Davis on that left side and Charlie Hanna are doing a number on them.
Well, they're hitting the first man that shows on the outside, and Hawkins doesn't have much decision to make here. They pin him inside. Marcus Allen goes out and make the block.
Double team. Bruce Davis and Charlie Hanna rode Randy White, the all-pro tackle out of it for Dallas. Hawkins broke behind it. Touchdown.
Lighted the crowd a little bit, didn't it?
All just inside the 24-yard line. Ron Springs, single setback for Dallas. Danny White dumps it off to Springs. Springs avoids a tackle, works his way to the 30-yard line for a gain of 7. Second down and 3 for Dallas. Springs once again up close to the first down. I think he has it.
Open middle.
White
Over.
high pass was taken by Drew Pearson. He'll have a first down in Raider territory. As Danny White waited, and threw it a little high, but he was under tremendous pressure, and he took quite a shot after he delivered it. Drew Pearson at the top, second down and 11, and White drops.
He's got him.
Wide open is Donnelly.
Oh, yes.
And he holds on at the 20-yard line. A great catch because he knew he was going to be hammered.
The ground looks level here.
Quick
Lester
inside.
Hayes, one of the best in the business. They're picking on him a little tonight.
He's getting help from the inside from McElroy, but McElroy didn't get there quickly enough.
What good concentration and a good catch there.
17 with the Raiders. Inside 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Cosby works for about 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6. A lot of movement, no flags. Danny White looking for the end zone.
All right.
And
What a
Butch
good throw
Johnson
again.
does it for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm very impressed with that type of play. That thing, you don't have long to think about it. Total reaction. Butch Johnson's done a lot of nice things for him down here, the big play guy. Look at all these black jerseys getting real close. Zip, get rid of that ball.
Oh, so many years he's been doing this, coming off the bench, really. And
he wants to. I see it, Butch. I'm on Butch.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you got it.
yeah, he's had some big catches already this year. He set up the overtime winning field goal against Tampa Bay. He just seems to get open. The back is up there in years, so he kept Mark Wilson with a big contract just a couple of nights ago. Has to be distracting. Second down and 10. Todd Christensen out over the 35 to the 37, first down Raiders. Seattle, he caught 11 passes.
3 touchdowns.
Mark Wilson fires to Barnwell. Barnwell steps out of bounds at the 44-yard line, stopping the clock with 4:28 remaining in the half. Wide open is Branch in front of Dennis Thurman, who once again was respecting what used to be 9-2 speed on the part of Cliff Branch. Wilson has the time. He finds Christensen. Christensen spots the first down marker and steps right over it.
Well, that was a wonderful throw by Mark. Maybe the best one I've seen throw tonight. He had that one right on the old clothesline.
Wilson is a wide open field, and he'll get the first down.
Oh, good move, Mark.
Mark Wilson under tremendous pressure. Smerrick was in there. Harvey Martin was in there. He pulled it down. broke it inside the 20 to get the first down for the Raiders. Rather. Wilson, Frank Hawkins stepped right back in front of Anthony Dickerson. Touchdown, Raiders.
And I don't think that pass was planned to be short like that. It was a poor pass, and Hawkins made a great adjustment to the ball.
You get round pick at 81 with just shattered all kinds of NCAA records at the University of Nevada at Reno. But he was short at 5'9", 210, not thought to be too fast, but he has done so much for the Raiders, filling in for Allen, for Kenny King, who's been hurt the past couple of weeks. Deep for the Cowboys. But this will be Ron Fellows. Look out, Bird. Fellows has found an opening. And Fellows finds a little gap on the right side. He explodes up close to midfield. They have 2 timeouts. Danny White, wide open, is the tight end.
But I think Howie Long got a holding penalty. Howie's the best defensive lineman the Raiders have. He's had 15 holding penalties called, guys holding him this year, and he leads the team. Move Howie a line.
Holding, still 6 down.
Holding on Posderick. 2nd down and 22. I think that Tom Landry will be just a little careful at this point. Butch Johnson comes down with the football, short of the first down, but an acrobatic catch at the 44-yard line of the Raiders. And there is no being careful in this game because apparently Tom Landry feels like we do. This is going to be a high score. Fired quickly, and this time Tony Hill has the first down, still on his feet.
Oh, Tony Hill.
And that's one of the reasons, and Drew Pearson is the other, that Butch Johnson has never become a starter here.
Clock 2-1.
They'll have to snap it, and the Cowboys get it off. Into a crowd, picked off.
Should be.
The deflection taken by Otis McKinney. And a lot of pressure. Big fat contract in the pocket going against the undefeated Cowboys. And complete. And quickly the Raiders trying to call timeout as Mark Wilson was able to get it to wide receiver Calvin Muhammad. Ball at their own 42-yard line. Wilson, Todd Christensen's open.
Isn't that's pretty. That's the way to use that thing.
The Raiders now working down close to field goal territory. They got to get in fairly close with Chris Barr. Green Bay and Washington. 2nd and 10. Wilson under pressure.
I think it's a combination of you've got good offenses and good defenses, but in professional football, usually the games kind of wind up being the kind of game that people want to see.
It's a fake. Man is open.
Not by
but
much.
Wilson was under pressure.
Oh, they called it interference.
And pass interference, 3 seconds remaining.
Anthony Dickerson.
Don Hasselback, intended receiver.
I like that kind of football.
A rollout to give Mark Wilson an option. Drills it into the end zone. And it's Todd Christensen. That's his 4th touchdown thus far in 2 games.
I don't think he had planned for it to turn out quite this way, but he got 6 points and possibly 7 coming up.
You saw a guy turn around in there like he's lost. Angelo King. He's a linebacker that comes in, doesn't play a lot.
We'll be ready for our halftime feature, so stay with us. Right after this message, and then a word from our local stations. They've allowed 31, and here comes the Raiders. Lee Montgomery has an opening on the outside. It's been this way all night in case you joined us late. Generated a lot of excitement here in Dallas. Hawkins again, right side. He'll be short of the first down. He's in Dallas territory near the 49-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and very short now for the Raiders. 2 tight ends are in. Jensen, Hasselbeck, Christensen. And on 3rd and inches, Mark Wilson. And a good defensive play, Everson Walls against Marcus Allen, and the gamble by the Raiders, 3rd and inches, will force the punting unit onto the field. Williams, a speedster rookie from UCLA, is in the lineup, but this is Marcus Allen. Stays on his feet. Good running for Allen as he gets over midfield. Pickup of about 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Out comes middle linebacker Brunig and John Dutton. Bill Bates is there to tackle Marcus Allen, but he has the first down yardage.
That may have been the best pass Mark Wilson has thrown tonight. Marcus is now coming across the middle, and he's covered just about as well as you can cover a back. The ball is thrown perfectly, and Marcus has great hands.
43-yard line. Greg Pruitt in the lineup, number 34. That's Greg in motion. And this is Hawkins.
Good move.
Good move by Hawkins. And he'll have another first down inside the 30. And Hawkins is putting on a show tonight. Ball inside the 29-yard line. Here comes a reverse, or a fake reverse. Mark Wilson looking into the end zone. And Dallas not fooled at all. The intended receiver going deep, Greg Pruitt. Deep back there, Anthony Dickerson and Dennis Thurman. The turnover has hurt them dearly tonight. Marcus Allen. Allen in the sprint to the sideline, short of the first down. A gain of about 5 as Michael Downs takes Allen out of bounds. Number 85, split to the bottom of your screen, along with Malcolm Barnwell. Allen is open, and he holds on. He took a tremendous shot, but he held on for first down yardage, and a flag is down.
Flag dropped late. He just threw it real high on the ground.
It was Bates and Clinkscale who were covering Allen, who really was concentrating because he knew he was going to be hammered. Third and 6. Blitz is on. Whoa! Picked off is Ed Jones. And Wilson tried to get that out in the flat. Ed Jones had dropped off the line of scrimmage. He is 6'9". Wilson could not get it over Ed Jones.
Yep. Anthony Dickerson, 51. Clinkscale, 47. He's just trying to lob it over their head, and there's Tutal ran a great route.
He did.
He ran a great route.
He attacked the ball. That's what they teach those linemen.
And he put the ball away. Now, that's another thing. When you catch that ball, put it away. Way to go, Big Ed. For the
First and 10, Dallas. Near their own 24. Danny White looking for Tony Hill, and a great catch by Hill.
I can't believe he caught that ball. Watts was all over him. Ball was inside a little bit. Good catch, T. Nothing terribly fancy, except there's that quickness, turn around, make his move. Gosh,
what a great catch.
Gifford used to do that.
I'll tell you, you catch it backhanded, it's not easy.
Gifford did that. Did you ever see Frank? You were too young to watch
No,
Frank.
much too young. I don't know if I was.
Here in the third period. Danny White and Donnelly, I think, crossed up Danny White. Danny White looking for a fly. Donnelly broke it off underneath the Raiders, incomplete. Gain of a couple, it'll be second down and 8. Danny White trips as he pulls away from the center. He was probably stepped on. He bobbled the ball. Raiders are saying they have it.
And they do.
Got it.
See if he gets his foot stepped on.
A lot of times that happens with the center.
Yep. He pulled away clean. Right there, I think.
Yes.
There you got it. Bless his heart. That's
Kurt
Herb
Peterson.
Scott. 68, was it Herb Scott or was it Kurt Peterson?
Kurt Peterson. Now urging the defense. Marcus Allen, good moves.
Whoa! And some more moves. Good.
That's your Heisman Award winner.
Yeah, those are the things
you love it, don't you?
Great back can give you. I love it.
Hawkins, right side, and Hawkins just with that low center of gravity scratches out about 3. 6-yard line. Christensen is in the corner of the end zone, incomplete.
Another flag down there.
When you're blitzing that many guys and they're putting that much pressure on the quarterback, more than likely you'll have a holding.
You got it, O.J. Holding, and I think it might work against Mickey Marvin. He was up there complaining.
Missed this one.
It's an interesting call by Dallas to turn that down. As Chris Barr chips it through. Had they taken the penalty, Oakland would have had a third down, rather Los Angeles would have had a third down and goal to go, and they would have been at the 16-yard line. Second down and 10. Oh, and Tony Hill in a violent collision. He ran right into Van McElroy. Now 5 straight incompletions. Here comes Alzado. White gets it off. It's picked off. The flag is down.
Told us.
Flag is down. Lester Hayes is in the end zone. We're going to bring it back, I think.
Bring it back.
We'll see in a second.
Defensive pass interference. First down.
Let's go, Ben.
Danny White back again, gets the blitz, reads the blitz, goes to Butch Johnson, and Johnson will have a Dallas first down at the 41-yard line of the Raiders. That was a well-thrown ball under extreme pressure by Danny White.
Beautiful play.
Well-worked play. Tony Dorsett breaks one. And credit Butch Johnson with a great block at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely.
And as they mark it out of bounds there.
That's Butch right there, oh, big Lyle. Is that Alzado? No, that's not Alzado. Or was it? Yeah, it was, I think. That was Lyle. Good move.
And he had to be careful. He could not crack back on Alzado. He had to block him high. He did the job, and the Cowboys have a first down inside the 15 of the Raiders. Draw play. Springs.
Didn't make it.
And defensively read so well by Rod Martin. Drew Pearson, Doug Donnelly. Looking for Donnelly.
Got it. What a catch.
Yes.
What a catch.
Doug Donnelly, the former Ohio State record setter, who has really started to come into his own this year, sprints into the corner of the end zone, and Dallas will draw within 3. And an electrified crowd here at Texas Stadium showing their appreciation. The Cowboys coming back, as they are prone to do.
Look at this pass again from the other side. What do you think about that one, Juice?
Well, he had time to throw. That's the first key. And Donnelly, a 9'4" sprinter, can't give him this much room to work on a guy.
Donnelly loves the fact that he outran Dorsett this year in training camp in the 40-yard dash. He became the fastest man on the team. He thinks that's really neat, and it is pretty.
11. Wilson, a lot of time. Marcus Allen with a great reception for the first down yardage out over the 30-yard line.
Should have been the 5th turnover.
Whoop. Anthony Dickerson, the ball is loose. And the Cowboys,
There's your 5th turnover.
with Mike Hagman, will turn it into a touchdown.
Oh, I can't believe it.
It's been killing the Raiders all year.
Anthony
The
Dickerson on the
Cowboys.
blitz. Knocked the ball loose. It bounced around. Mike Hagman takes it into the end zone.
Fourth quarter, as they say. You got to win this ball game in the fourth quarter. This Dallas team appears to me to really get something going here this fourth quarter. Way to go, Anthony.
But make no mistake, the Raiders got a lot of pride. When it's time to work, they work hard. And when it's time to play, they play
Harder.
extremely hard.
I like those kind of guys.
Again.
They say they're lucky, but I tell you, they make their luck.
Dickerson knocks the ball loose. There's a scramble for it.
There was nothing lucky about that particular play.
Was that Jones that missed it? He was trying to cover the fumble. Hagman comes in, and Bruning's trying. Way to go, Bob.
A wild night in Texas. We hope you're enjoying, and we'll be back as the crowd rises to its feet. Wilson has the time, tries to get it into Christensen. A flag is down. Second and 10. Wilson.
There's that movement.
And
A lot of open field, and Wilson inside Dallas territory to the 47-yard line. And we've said it before, but this is why Wilson is tabbed as the quarterback of the future for the Raiders. He can do 10, 47-yard line. Marcus Allen.
ball up in the
Fumbled
air.
again, another turnover.
Not yet.
And they're still
Not
loose.
yet.
I think the
Not.
Raiders are finally going to get it back. That ball was handled by 5 different players.
2 calls.
And the Raiders averaging 8.6 on third down. Full blitz is on. Man is open. Doki Williams, and Wilkins will have the first down. Good pickup by the offensive line, and the backs have stayed in. I think it was probably first down, 34-yard line. Hawkins left side, and Hawkins inside the 30. He'll get 6. Tripped up there by Anthony Dickerson. Allen in motion.
Got him.
Christensen is open.
Telling you.
And he's bulldogged at the 10-yard line by Michael Downs, and the Raiders have come back. Cowboys 10-yard line. Wilson is hammered as he tried to get the ball out to Marcus Allen. He was really taken by Hagman,
Boy, was he.
and that hurt. The rollout. and looking back for the same receiver, Christensen, who scored just before the end of the half. This time incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and out comes Chris Barr, who's the quarterback. He's the holder.
Right through the middle.
The Raiders have drawn to within 1. 9:40 remaining in the game. A lot of excitement from Dallas tonight. Here in the second half. Brissett finds a handle, but he'll lose yardage back close to the 11-yard line. With all the plays called by Tom Landry. Danny White, Ron Springs. Springs will be short of the first down. Out over the 25 to the 27, and Dallas will have to turn it over. They bring out the punting unit. Low kick, the kind you can run back.
You bet.
And Pruitt, with little or no regard for the body, hurdles back to midfield. 36-yard punt by Danny White. 2nd down and 10. Wide open is Dokey Williams. He drops the ball. And there's a scramble, and Dallas has it.
I'll be doggone. Is that not unbelievable?
Another turnover. Springs. Another Dorsett. The crowd, many of them on their feet. Timmy Newsome wide open. 1st down Dallas. Raider territory at the 42. And Timmy Newsome has made some great plays for Dallas this season. He won almost single-handedly the Tampa Bay game when he threw it into overtime with an unbelievable pass from Danny White, but he tiptoed down the sideline and play action. Danny White's in deep trouble, and Matt Millen, who's played a great game tonight for the Raiders, swarms all over Danny White. Raiders need a big play defensively.
There's Butch. No, look out. That's going to be picked off.
It's picked off.
Maybe. Whoa.
It's Ted Watts. And I guess perhaps Tom Landry thinking, well, if they pick it off, it's just like a punt. He does not so spectacular tonight. Todd Christensen. Whistle is blown. He was touched by Michael Down. Short of the first down, a gain of 8. 3rd down, less than a yard.
Good effort.
Marcus Allen. Great effort. Looked like he was going down.
Randy
and it now
White.
appears he'll have the first down.
Randy White was the one that tripped him up a couple of yards in the backfield, but couldn't hold on. Good.
22 of 45, 267, 3 touchdowns. Marcus Allen. And Marcus Allen has earned the respect of the Dallas Cowboys defensive unit. They were very hesitant about coming up on Allen, and he picks up an additional couple of yards. Wilson, and this is Dokey Williams, and the Raiders are getting closer. 38-yard line of Dallas. Wilson, good pass protection. He gets it into Todd Christensen, short of the first down by about a yard. And it's much closer to the field goal.
I think you're going to see a couple of runs now.
Show up to play. Hawkins, and he'll get the first down near the 26-yard line.
Dallas for making substitutions. I'm sure they'll run it. Oh, I'm a little surprised there.
Mark Wilson, Dokey Williams, Dennis Thurman was 10 yards off Dokey Williams.
Don't understand that. Now, you got to get up.
Smart play.
You got.
And Mark Wilson will not snap that till the 30-second clock is trickled down to nothing. Good defensive effort. Mike Hagman, who's played a whale of a game tonight for the Cowboys, who are right now looking straight into the eyes of their first defeat of the season.
Ball game.
Not necessarily.
No,
20 seconds remain, and the lead has changed again. The Raiders are on top, 38-40.
2 completed passes. Well, it's going to be tough to complete them and stay in bounds.
Timeouts. Dallas 0. Raiders have 2. 20 seconds. Here we go.
Ron Fellows will bring it out.
That was a mistake right there. That's a mistake. You don't do that. You stay in the back in the end zone.
December the 1st at San Diego.
This is not a real good stroke for clean living.
This one is looking for a penalty. And Lester Hayes goes up, doesn't handle. It'll be third down with the last play of the ball game coming up. Ron Springs. The ball game is over. This one is history. Any plans for an undefeated season by Dallas go out the window on the arms, and really the gutty performance of the LA Raiders. This young man, Mark Wilson.
They're a fun football team. I don't care what you say. I enjoy watching the Raiders play. They're a good football team. They play. They really do know how to play when they have to.
They sure do. They keep it interesting. I mean, even with that defense, it's 3 weeks in a row here, or 3 or 4 weeks, they've had to score at least, they have to score 40 points to win.